Testing. Testing. There we go. Cleared. Hold on, I'm adjusting things. Gotta make sure I still sound. Test, test. Okay. Weird how just the smallest issue with this wire can end my voice. Hello and welcome to ESO with Sephiroth DX. We are actually rearranging the schedule for this. We're now on day 10, so everybody will be doing day 10, but we're going to start with the Pact because we have an issue. We are not as far as we should be in the main storyline, and we were running the main storyline with my mage here, with the Arborage missions. So, while the last thing we've done is we were helping Amalexia, the goddess of the tribunal, we need to go see if we can go force the Arborage missions to go forward. Now, what the Arborage missions need from us is to talk to Abner Tharn in the Mages Guild. Here, in Evanhart. I think it's here in Evanhart. Pretty sure it's in Evanhart because that's right next to the Arborage. Wait, where's the Arborage? Oh, I'm sorry. The Arborage is here, so it'd be here. Now, that's going to come up with two things. I think that's Abner Tharn that is showing up is the wrong one. So, you know, all we're going to do is we're going to travel to the freaking Arborage. They're going to walk away from it, because usually it's when walking away from it you get called by Abner's familiar, a Daedra, a Bankin technically. And it tells you, you gotta go talk to him, and then you go talk to him. But right now, we haven't had that happen. If I cannot force it, then we'll go ahead with her story, and we'll play the Arborage with, friggin' our Khajiit instead. Fighting down here, guys. The war's over. Thanks for the applause. I live for the applause. No Bankins. We'll go to the Mages Guild and we'll see if we can find Abner Tharn. If he's in Mage's getup, that's the kind we want to see. If he's in like a fancy version of the clothes we normally see him in, that's just the prologue. Why I haven't seen Bankin and why it might not be going forward, I cannot tell you. I'll look around in other cities' Mages Guilds just in case he showed up somewhere else. I'm pretty sure his lazy butt would just show up at the Arborage next door. Because we did rescue him. And then they're like, we need to find Saisahan, right? We haven't found Saisahan? Oh, it's outside. Where are we? What are you guys doing? That's the crypt. Where's the door in? Wait, where is Satoran? How do I get inside the freaking city?
I must finish this.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
No. Okay. Nature's Guild is to my right. See, I'm pretty sure the thing called the demon weapon is the prologue to Elsewhere.
Your timing is impeccable.
Oh, Sheldor.
I'd hoped to find you here, Adept.
What can I help you with, Sheldor?
Blast has finished translating the tome. Once you're ready, join us at the Mages Guild. Speak to Velast when you arrive. I'll be making preparations for your first trial.
Where do you think I am?
Velast will be expecting you in the Mournhold Guild Hall. I'll see you there, Adept.
What has she discovered?
She did most of the hard work. I'll leave the explanation to her. Just know that Sheogorath is nowhere near as clever as he thinks. She was able to unravel his nonsense and determine where you need to go. Huh.
Okay, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Subtropical Cyrodiil. Oh my. A speculation. According to Heartlands of Cyrodiil, by that old fraud Fertress in Nilaware, the Nibonese Valley and the Skullogna Hills have always enjoyed the temperate climate they have today, and early references to Cyrodiil as a subtropical jungle were nearly errors on the part of the Imskirs? Really? What then of the waiting friends of Matarin mentioned in the Ulster Clays, or Kosi's dense jungle shores of Romer and Tamriel Tractates, and are these as well the mistakes of variant copyists? No, I think it more likely that 3 millennia ago Cyrodiil's climate was warmer and wetter than it is today. The environment of the heartland has changed, which begs the question, how? I've given a great deal of thought to this question and would like to propose a hypothesis. However, I'm not a scholar of deep myth with a historians like Vanis Galarian or Feridalmo, the Signifier, so let's just call the following a speculation. Tamriel is the center of Nirn. Cyrodiil is the center of Tamriel, and at the center of Cyrodiil stands the greatest of mortal-made structures, the White Gold Tower of the Imperial City, which was patterned in open emulation of the Aldamonte or Durini Tower, the oldest structure in Tamriel, said to have been erected by the Aedra themselves. This is nowhere near mere homage, whim, or coincidence. White gold was built in semblance of the Aldamonte in order to echo the first tower's undeniable mystical properties, and not just to echo them, but due to its central location to amplify them. What are these mystical properties? This leads us to the domain of the tower lore, a realm fraught with scholarly conflict, but I will try to give a simple and uncontroversial summary. When the Aedra were persuaded or hoodwinked by Lorkhan into creating Mundus, the physical flesh of Nirn was hung on skeletons of joints, each of which radiated a palpable reality, the bones of the world, as it were. At one of these mystical joint points, the Aedra erected a great structure, the Adamantine Tower, where they had conclave to decide the fate of Lorkhan and the Mundus. In later times, mortal mages discovered the tower and deduced its reality-affirming properties. The Merithic elves then imitated it, erecting white gold and crystal towers at other joint points. I didn't know that. Are the towers also supposed to be at like magical points? And in doing this, what did elves hope to achieve? I would posit that through their collective possession of such towers in their realms, over time the elves actually amended their local reality to conform to their desires. Thus, the Somerset archipelago in the sphere of the crystal tower is a warm and paradisical domain, perfectly adapted to Altmer. And Cyrodiil, in the sphere of the even more powerful White Gold Tower, became a warm and subtropical jungle, which suited the ease-loving Aelids. But then the slaves of Heartland High Elves rose up against their masters, conquered the Valley of Nibide, and the aliens ruled no more. There, after White Cold Tower, was the center of the human empire, peopled by Needs and Cyronords who originated in cooler northern climates. And so the Tower of Cyrodiil responded to the desires of its new masters. And that, I believe, is the answer to how Heartland changed from subtropical to temperate. Because when men ruled Cyrodiil, the local reality changed to meet their needs and wishes. Changed slowly, perhaps, almost imperceptibly, but inexorably, until Cyrodiil became the realm of temperate forests and fields we know now. So, is that the truth of the matter? Have I deduced the answer to the mystery? I cannot be sure. I'm only a humble scholar, residing in the Tower of the Fifth Doctrine, which is neither white gold or adamantine. The only thing I'm quite sure of is that my theory propounded by Freitas or Elinher is almost certain to be wrong. Ah, he really doesn't like them. Sorry, scholar, I was reading. Okay.
Always a pleasure, Thar.
Wrong Tharn.
Try not to lose those stones.
If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
No, I came to find a Tharn that's in rags. I'm pretty sure we haven't found Saisahan yet. Oh, wait, is this him? Oh, no. Sorry, you look like him. That's what he almost should be wearing, but with a plaid skirt. Sort of like what she's wearing. He should pretty much be in what she's in. Okay, so the only thing I could think to do is check any other mages' guilds. See if he pops up there. Other cities. I'm looking it up. I'm using the magic of Google. Okay, so we went from here to here. Currently in here. City. Let's see, doesn't even have a Mage's Guild. I guess this is the next city with a Mage's Guild. Well, if we can't do it, then we'll go do the Mage's Guild quest, I guess. Okay. This one has the same problem. Last quest I completed was Castle of the Worm right after rescuing Tharn. As extra detail, I brought Cadwell with me as well as to the Hour Bridge. So now I'm looking for the start of the next one. The Tharn speaks, but like I said, the prophet would not pop up again in the entrance city. I tried to go to Daggerfall. Wait. That doesn't make sense. so it may have to deal with him being there as a freaking quest and elsewhere. So we're gonna try and walk out the city when it happens. And if I walk out the city and nothing happens, then we give up. Let's do this. Damn it, darn. Damn it, Abnor. You're fired.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
You know what's funny is they were having issues with Abner's, I'm sorry, Davin's watch as well. It must be this area where the glitch exists. So apparently there's a glitch where if Admiral Tharn, if you're in the middle or after, or something to do with the Elsewhere prologue, he wouldn't pop up because he can't be in two places at once, even though technically he's two character models. We'll walk a bit. I guess not. Well, that sucks. Sorry, guys. We will not be continuing the main quest with her, I guess, just because of this terrible glitch. If I had known it existed, I probably never started with her. We'll do it to next time I play, whenever that is, with our Dominion character, the Khajiit. So we do have a guild quest. Oh, deleting the prologue quest. Abandoned. Okay, let's get away from Davin's watch for a bit. Turn around. Someone's fighting. I honestly don't care about deleting the prologue quest here right now. I can always reinstate it later. Plus, that quest is elsewhere, and so that'll most likely be something I do with, so it's not there.
You!
There it is!
God
Yay,
wants
we
to
did it.
Speak to you. Go to the Davin's Watch Mage's Guild. Quick! Quick!
Now we can freaking... Oh, no, it's not even showing up. Tharn speaks. Oh, never mind. We won't be doing it with the
How long
Khajiit.
I've been looking for you?
Listen, Orc Lady, I'm looking for an old white guy. Who's very, very rude. Oh. Okay. So if you're stuck on that quest, delete the freaking Elsewhere quest. You can always get that reinstated from the store if you need to. So happy I'll jump off. Break all of my ankles.
Ah, excellent. You got my message. Apparently that little creature isn't completely useless. Banekin can be such children. I hope you've nothing pressing. We could be here a while.
Tharn, why are you dressed like that?
I can't be strutting around the city wearing my imperial regalia, can I? Your concern about my fashion sense is touching but irrelevant. I've called you here for a reason. If we are to determine a course of action, we need more information.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
By now, it should be clear your prophet Emperor brought these catastrophic events upon us. Everything that transpired is his fault.
Minimarca deceived him. It wasn't his fault.
Granted, Minimarco can be very persuasive and charismatic when he wants to be. We all believed him when he said we could change Varen's bloodline with the Amulet of Kings.
Then why the freak are you blaming Varen?
You saved Varen's life when you rescued him in Cold Harbor. In return, he lied to you about his true identity and his part in causing the Soul Burst. He manipulated you from the very start. Perhaps the better question is, why don't you blame Varen?
Just tell me why you called me, you butt.
Varen wants to assemble a new group of companions in the vein of the original 5. Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his. Superstitious nonsense, but he is quite correct on one point. We need to find Sahan.
Why is Sai so important?
In the chaos following the Soul Burst, Sahan stole the Amulet of Kings and fled the Imperial City. We're going to need that relic, and he is the only one who knows its current location.
So where's Sai? Do you know where Sai is, you butt? Since you lied to us about it in the first place? You got punched?
He was captured by Minimarco's agents and taken to an undisclosed location. We need to find out where he's being held.
Oh, I'm gonna do your work, aren't I?
Minimarco keeps his most secret documents at Knife Ear Grotto in Deshan, inside a hidden lair of Daedric cultists. We must travel there and search for clues.
Why couldn't you meet me in Deshan? Oh, right, because we were fixing it. We probably would have if we didn't have to fix it.
Head to Knife Ear Grotto in the eastern mountains of Deshan. I will meet you inside.
I have questions.
If I can endure Titanborn's inane prattle, I can survive your assuredly erudite elucidations. Proceed.
Do you have a dictionary? What did those words mean? Tell me about you.
Well, if you must pry, I am Chancellor to the Elder Council and Overlord of Nibelheim. But of all my titles, the greatest is my family name, Tharn. We are the greatest of the noble houses, with seats at the Imperial Court for countless centuries.
Test. Test. Okay. Sorry, I pulled on the wire, and with it being a fun kick, I can never be too sure. So just a little update, if y'all aren't aware. Tharn is indirectly or directly related to the Tharn from Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. Tharn, his descendant, or second cousin twice removed, is the villain of Elder Scrolls the Arena, aka Elder Scrolls 1. Now, it isn't completely clear how the Tharns are related, because this Tharn is obviously Imperial, and he looks pretty pureblood. But the Tharn in Elder Scrolls is described as a high elven wood elf mutt. That's pretty much how they describe him. I think they call it a crossbreed or something like that. But he's said to look more high elf, but it has Valsmeri features. So it's unclear exactly how he's related to Tharn. Maybe Tharn has some high elf Valsmer in him we don't know about. Maybe that Tharn had some Imperial in him we don't know about. Maybe they're just related by some distant blood thing. We don't know. It's never, I think, specifically cleared up. It'd be interesting in the next game if they actually tell us how that work came about. A family of politicians.
Politicians? A grossly inadequate word to describe our duties and our legacy. The Tharns have a storied history of advising kings and emperors that can be traced back to the First Era. We understand the ebb and flow of power.
What will happen to you now?
Ah, there's the rub. With my untimely defection, my family will likely be divested of its holdings. The name Tharn is probably being stricken from every document in the Imperial archives as we speak. I detest being on the wrong side of history.
Have you really lost everything?
Don't sound so smug about it. This is a setback, nothing more. By allying with you, I will liberate the Empire from Minimarco's grip. The Empire is all that matters to me. I will do what I must to ensure its survival.
Isn't your daughter the Empress Regent?
Clivia. She's comfortably lodged in Minimarco's pocket, along with my nephew, Jabard. I doubt they've given my disappearance a second thought. Ah, fair Clivia. My charming girl grew to be a ruthlessly ambitious woman. I taught her well.
Okay. Then. The journal updated. Are we on the correct quest? The Tharn speaks. Now we need to go back to Dishon, which is just fine because that's where all our other missions are. Back to Dijon. He wants us go where exactly? Oh, all the way over there, damn. Okay, so we might not do that right off the bat. We have some other stuff to do as well. Simply misplaced. Those two are the damn prologues. That's also a prologue. So our next thing is going to be our Mage's Guild quest then. Abertharn's quest is all the way at the friggin' end. But at least we got it going, huh? That day, Abertharn will be the next quest for the Arborage. Once we get there, we'll be invited back to the Arborage to continue missions. Do I have a pet out? I do have a pet out. I have that little dude. That's right. He's so quiet compared to the other pets, isn't he? He makes almost no noise.
I already saw the registrar. Why do I have to see him again?
They said so.
If we were dark elves, they wouldn't treat us this way.
That is very likely. I believe this is the Mage's Guild quest, so we're probably going to have to do a Sheogorath again.
Survived that trip. I hear there were worm cultists involved.
The way I hear it, a pack of mercenaries and free blades helped her. Fitting for the mangy creature.
Such talk makes me wonder what you say about me when my back is turned.
Ooh, juicy. Hello. Velaste. Oh, apparently I wouldn't jump.
Shalador found you. Good to see you again. I've deciphered the spell inside the book. Are you prepared for Sheogorath's first test?
I mean, as prepared as you can be.
Excellent. It's been fascinating to work with Shalador. Even though he can't read the book, he's been an invaluable resource. I had to decipher layers upon layers of meaning hidden within the tome.
Is he here then?
Yes, speak with the Archmage. He's meditating on the challenges ahead. I'm still somewhat drained from my efforts, so he'll open the portals to the Shivering Isles for you.
Thank you, Velas.
Auriel, watch your steps. I'm very excited about this project. Shalador's sanctuary would be a boon to every mage in Tamriel. Even Guildmaster Vanus approves of our work here.
What can you tell me about the book?
I'm so glad you asked. On the surface, it's a simple book of nursery stories from the Dunmerland of Stonefalls. But that's just on the surface.
There's more to it than children's stories?
So much more. Each story has hidden meanings, clever references to arcane lore, twisting and turning into the depths of history. It was fascinating to fully unlock the secrets of the book. Sheogorath may be a madman, but he's also a genius.
Do you know anything about where I'm going?
Not much. We tried to scry into oblivion to get a sense of the place. I couldn't see anything, but I was swept up in a strong sense of homesickness.
Well, where are you from?
I came of age where most high elves do, the beautiful green shores of the Somerset Isles. I often think of the pink petals and soft breezes of my homeland. I'm not sure why those memories return to me today, though.
Can you remind me about the sanctuary you mentioned?
Of course, Adept. While investigating some ruins for me, you caught the
She's so
notice of
patient.
Archmage Shalador, ancient patron of mages everywhere. We're working with him to complete the mad god Sheogorath's trials and recover Shalador's lost sanctuary.
What's it like working with Shalador?
A genuine pleasure. He has a fascinating view of history from a first-hand perspective, and his knowledge of the deeper mysteries is, well, I feel like an apprentice again.
Alas, are you enjoying this more than you're letting on?
Adept, what transpires between myself and the Archmagus is between us and no one else. I don't need to answer your questions or anyone else's.
She's so kindly just, like, put me down. What can you tell me about the book?
I'm so glad you're out. So much more. Each story has hidden meanings. Of course, Adam.
What's this sanctuary like?
It's called. In ages past, it was an island in the Somerset Isles. Set aside for mages from across Tamriel, Shalador worked tirelessly to make it a sanctuary, and just barely escaped when Sheogorath claimed it.
Has he spoken at all about the sanctuary? How the sanctuary was lost?
He still won't tell me what happened. I gather there was some kind of bargain between them, and Sheogorath came out the better.
You know Sheogorath well.
The brazier is ready. The Lost prepared it precisely, according to my instructions, of course.
What's the brazier for?
We're having trouble opening a portal directly there, so we created this anchor to help us. Some trickery of Sheogorath's, no doubt. The next time around, I'm sure this won't be an issue.
Okay, let's go. Blade of the Divines. Shalador may not be the first wizard to call himself Archmage, but history records him as such. When Vanis Galarian found the Mages Guild, he declared the High Guild Master's title would be Archmage.
Right on time.
Shalador.
Welcome back.
So is this technically his place, or is this just a Shivering Isle nonsense?
I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever show up. My lord seems to derive amusement from my annoyance. You are here to retrieve a tome for that Shalador person, correct?
Yeah, where is it?
Just a moment, mortal. Lord Sheogorath asks that you perform a task first, to prove your competence.
Screw him.
He claims to have misplaced a pair of items. Items you must recover.
Sure, what am I getting for him?
A fork and a staff. Please do try to be quick.
Oh,
my lord
staff.
enjoys making me wait, but he's not very patient himself. I've opened a portal for your convenience. It should lead you directly to the fork.
Fork and staff, got
I'd
it.
say at your leisure, mortal, but I expect I have more time ahead of me than you do.
Where does the portal take me?
My lord is certain he lost his utensils somewhere in Skyrim. It was during a visit to his friend Korthor in Vuldengrav. That was during the Merethic era, I believe.
Damn, the Merethic.
My lord visited with Korthor a very, very, very long time ago. Really? What do they teach mortals these days?
I know what the Merethic era is. I'm just surprised for that was that long ago. Can you tell me anything about this fork?
It's an heirloom. My lord is quite fond of it. Has a bit of magic around it too, I think. I don't know. I don't question Lord Sheogorath.
What kind of magic?
The fork excites and synergizes magicka around it. When held in the hand of someone more notable than yourself, it can produce dramatic results. In your hand, it might be suitable for conveying roast beef to your mouth.
You're almost as enjoyable as Sheogorath. Oh, Shalador. I was like, who the heck is that following me? I didn't know he had come.
This place is known as Vuldengrav, the final resting place of Korthor, the Dragon Priest.
Oh no.
Tread carefully. Where there are dragon priests, there are sure to be Draugr.
Been here before?
No, not to Vuldengrav. But Skyrim is littered with ruins like this. Leftovers from the age when dragons and their priests ruled my people. In my younger days, adventuring across the holds, I plundered many of these dank little tombs.
Okay then.
Never forget that smell. A dragon priest's tomb.
I'm afraid to ask what that smell is there. Yes, we're going to check every single urn I find. The urns here are empty. Lame. I'm afraid to ask what my inventory looks like as far as that's fully charged. Oh, I must have freaking fixed my armor last time I was on here.
Look at the treasures he's collected. Perhaps the fork is here as well.
What is that? Alexia and the mud crab. Ooh, destruction step up. A traditional Dunmer tale. There once a mud crab who suffered much. He had limp and a hacking cough. His shell was misshapen, causing him pain. He was aware at all times and told everyone he was surely dying. He roamed the valley one day, complaining to any who would listen. The shock created a brace from the part of his shell and offered it to the mud crab. Here, mud crab, try bracing your leg, he advised. No, 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 said the mud crab. I have tried that, and it would not work. Mud crab, said the aillet. Let me bite on your shell and crack it, but just a bit to relieve pressure. The mud crab said, You're trying to trick me. You just want an easy snack. I'm Alexia, who was roaming the land that day, heard these conversations and entered the valley, where she appeared as a humble dwarf. Mud crab, take this draught I have made for your cough. For you are not a healer. It is better suffer than risk it for remedy, replied the mud crab. And Alexia revealed herself to the creatures, who gasped in surprise. Mud crab, all of these creatures have offered you help, but you refuse. You are in love with the complaining, and you will never be healed. And so Amalexia teaches us that you cannot aid the unwilling. That is very, very wise. Isn't this a former structure? Former, whatever.
Old Cortors set up an ice barrier.
Is that what that is? Ooh, hold on. Sorry, I had to sneeze.
That chest. Perhaps the fork is in there.
You see the Draugr, right? There you are. I was like, where is she? Everybody did? I did.
You dare steal from me, Crit Moth, Crit.
Ah, Corridors away.
My grease will make quick work. Lofty nookie.
The shadows move, Adept. Watch yourself.
Where?
Eyes to the sky. Another group.
I doubt they'll be above us. Not too bad. More, I'm assuming?
No matter. Come, fix yourself.
There. The ice barrier's down. We can get through.
This guy doesn't sound like a Nord. Empty urns everywhere. Who am I supposed to raid if there's nothing to raid? This is supposed to be Skyrim. There should be urns full of treasure and crap. War Dragger? Yeah, look, urn. Water. Hooray. Wait. Maybe this has something in it. It's just stuck down here. Eh. We give all that. I need to put all that in the bank and give it to my Lady. She'll be handling. Keep hitting that button on accident. Hello. Why can't I? Why are you making noises back there? Like ooh, ah. Let's go left.
Potential.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Is that everybody with the mage?
Ah, there you are. The fork is mine. Steer.
Mine's bigger. Port. Gold. I'm going to assume the staff is going to be Sheogorath's, what was it called? Staff of Madness? Or just called Sheogorath's staff? I don't know.
I see you have the fork. Competently done. Impressive, even.
Yes, I have it. What now?
Now, for the staff. When last we spoke, my lord recalled the discomfort of desert sand. I believe it lies somewhere within Hammerfell, in the dry and decayed hands of Prince
who?
Prince Malil Alakir, the Sith of Yokuda. A formidable warrior in his day. That was over 1,000 years ago, but still.
I'll get the staff. So considering this was a Merithic era person, and we had to fight him, I'm assuming we'll have to fight this person. We're like in Hammerfell? Oh, I guess we should talk to Shalador.
As I expected. Another resting place for the dead. Sheogorath has a sick sense of humor.
And what is this?
This is the Necropolis, Asakala. Resting place of Prince Malil, also known as the Scythe of Yokuda. The prince's underlings were clever. They crafted magical seals to guard his resting place.
Do you know how to get past them?
Observe the Yokudan statues. Each bears a crystal in the helm and a seal at the base. The essences you see swirling around in the air here, their energy can be used to unlock those keystones.
How do I capture them?
Here, I can grant an aura that will allow you to capture the essences as they pass through you. Collect as many of the small ones as you can. They should unlock these scarab seals on the statues nearby. I'll need to consider the other two.
Okay.
This place is incredible. The ancient Redguards were a noble and accomplished people.
I still have some questions.
What can I tell you, Adept?
Can you tell me again about the essences?
Alakir is under attack. A necromantic cult has disrupted the normal ebb and flow of life and death. The dead that once served Malil are now away into his tomb.
How am I collecting them?
Only to be near them to collect them. My spell will keep the essence tied to you until you're ready to deposit it within the statue. Just remember, you'll only be able to collect 4 at a time.
We don't care about statues. What do you know? How do you know all this?
What sort of archmage would I be if I didn't? I spent my mortal life seeking knowledge of all things, not just magic. Yokuden, or as you know them, Redguard, culture is no exception. If Balast was here, I'm sure she could tell you the same.
What were you saying about statues?
Beneath the statues lie buried the dead of Prince Malil's armies. Their essences have bubbled up from beneath the sands, released by the dangers threatening Alikir today.
So I'm imbuing the essences back into the statues.
Just so, Adept. The lesser essences you see before you will empower the statues with the orange and green crystals. The statues near the entrance to this complex. I need to consider how we'll empower those two rear statues.
Okay. So collect the bubble lights, I'm assuming? 1, 2.
Have the essences. Imbue them into one of the scarab seals.
Imbued. Wait, no, imbue.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
Good. Now to collect 4
Okay.
more.
He didn't seem very happy about that. Da. Qua. Actually don't know 4. What is 4 in French? Anybody? Athlete's guzzle. That sounds gross. Let's see, athlete's foot.
Final 4. Imbue them into the other seal.
I should drink. Oh, I have notifications. Oh, experience scroll. Cool. I guess we could do the experience scroll. Just up our experience. For Shalabar.
For such a superstitious, mage-hating people, this place is a work of art.
I thought the Nords were anti-mage, not the Alikir. Didn't they have sword singers? Or is that technically a magic thing? What do we do about the other two?
Have you observed the sand barriers on those passages in the canyon walls? I suspect the prince's generals may be waiting within. Their essences would no doubt be more than enough to activate the other 2 statues.
His generals? How do you know this?
Very simple, Adept. The seals at the bases of those statues show a scorpion and a spider. Those were the spirit totems claimed by Malil's chief generals, Sadina and Rashomta.
Rashomta. One moment. Sorry, I'm plugging in my phone so it doesn't die before I go to work. We're playing 10, by the way. Let's go get them. So we still have an hour and a half. There's... What? Where?
My life for Malil.
You're fairly easy. Maybe I should have wasted him on you.
The statue will be marked with the spider seal.
Oh, you just tell me that, so... Yeah, but hold on. I'm gonna raid her place. I was gonna raid her place, but her place is empty. Empty. Also, why is mage light on? Why is my mage light on? That's weird. Is that my mage light or someone else's mage light? Oh, this is her freaking Soul. Okay.
Lucky feet, mortal. The staff is still mine.
You'll never reach Malil.
Sedina's statue should have the scorpion seal at its base.
Okay, but I'm still gonna look around. Ginger. Old ginger. Old seaweed. Okay.
You do the guild credit with your bravery and dedication, adept.
I lit all the crystals. What do you mean by key crystal?
With the souls restored and crystals relit, the key crystals should now be visible.
Why are you all glowy?
This is the key to Prince Malil's
Wait,
tomb.
more glowy than
You
normal.
must use it.
Oh, we skipped them. Oh well.
The crystals hum with power. Go to the center. You should find the key to Prince Malil's tomb there.
Okay.
You dare open my tomb? Come then, and feel the scythe blade.
I'm sorry, that voice. Much dramatic, yes. What does my staff have on it other than electricity? Oblivion. Electrical and oblivion. Must be a profit thing.
Insect, you will never hold the staff. Never!
Dude. You're weird. I'm still in my drinks, by the way. It's the only thing I've been able to get from the starting place is your drinks. My limbs.
The staff is mine!
Not too bad. Called, yeah, there it is. The Lava Jack.
I'd guess Haskell will
That's
be
the
waiting
name.
outside. Let's go.
Oh, one moment. I'm going to be dungeon delving. You can make me come in here. Ever been to the Alakir Desert? Got some chai tea. Got some more of the athlete's guzzle. Ginger over here, and we're assuming athlete's guzzle is an energy drink that we can probably sell. A mall. Now hold your horses. There's back areas to this place. Nothing really back here. Yeah, I see nothing. Linen breeches. Pants in a tomb. Interesting. Interesting. Hello, bud.
Another successful retrieval, I see.
Yeah, here's staff.
Very well, then. I have instructions to have you return to the Isles. My lord would have a word with you.
Sure. Portal to the Shivering Isles.
Right on time. Welcome back.
Sheogorath. I was hanging.
Look, Haskell! Farkey's back! Oh, it's so nice to see him again!
Oh, good to see you too, Mortal, I guess.
This game's almost a decade old. This thing predates the last Toy Story with Forky, right? So it's not a reference, right? He's just mad, and maybe he made Toy Story. Yeah, here they are.
Wonderful! I'll just take... Forky. Oh, I miss you so much, Forky. Let's never be parted again. Oh, gives me goosebumps just to hold it in me hand again.
What about the staff?
Ah, the Wabbajack. Malil held it down in that dusty tomb for so long. Say, why don't you clear its throat? Take it in hand and use it on some of these holier-than-thou temple types.
Well, what am I signing up for?
No need to worry, you pretty mortal head. The Wabbajack, it unleashes the potential in everyone. The unrecognized essence of artistic beauty that swells and beats within them. Look, you want the book? Whack some folks with the Wabbajack!
If you insist. Wait, I don't have the Wabbajack. How do I get the Wabbajack? Ah, there you go. It's technically counted as a restoration stab. Whatever you say. This is a first person. It should be entertaining. It usually does the same thing in all the games, which is strange transformations. You are now chicken. Sorry, musician. Oh, now she's a pumpkin. I guess that means she's technically dead. Haskell! No? Okay, how about the book? Technically it hits them. It just doesn't do anything. Oh, she's stone. Do something with stone people already. Chicken. Did the chicken just explode? I think the chicken just exploded. Oh, I'm having fun. I want to turn more people into things. Shadow door! Yeah, you're dead. Can we turn her into something other than a pumpkin? Oh, why don't they do it non-living people? Ah, one more. For the road. I'm assuming I can't keep this. This is way too OP to keep in a online game like this.
A bit rusty, but not bad. So funny watching you mortals muck around with things you can't possibly understand. I'll be needing that back now.
Yeah, you insist.
And as promised, the book. Well, go ahead. Take it. Once
Thank
it's
you.
yours, it'll send you straight back to Tamriel. Funny how books have a way of transporting you. Simply hold your breath, close your eyes, and count to, let's say, 1,000,000.
Okay. Circus of Children Slaughter. Happiness is loneliness, happiness is loneliness, happiness is loneliness. About times 5. Happiness is loneliness. Interesting. Apparently happiness is loneliness. Hey, you.
Ah, you've returned. Do you have the second book?
Yep, here it is. Why they just change people into pumpkins, statues, and chickens.
Excellent. The Circus of Cheerful Slaughter? That's quite a title. I'll begin my research immediately. Can't wait to get to it.
Okay. Not something that needs. Not something that needs. Okay. What do you get for inventories? Skills, such as skill points to use. Nothing to use them on currently. Oh, I can activate Mage Light. Not sure which lasts longer. Mage Light versus... Tools? No. Mementos. No, I didn't even turn it on. Okay, whatever. I think hers is longer. Shoot. I didn't even turn you on. Shoot. Oh, when you go back to the chamber dominant relic, there is a thing right
You
here.
landstriders are all insane. And Bakara is the worst of you. Khajiit or no, sneaking into Dominion territory is suicide. I've never quit.
She's a guild member. Guild member is okay to do that. Guild members are neutral. As long as she's wearing her guild clothes, she should be okay. Clothes. Am I all colored? I appear to be all colored. Oh. Huh.
Welcome back. Something I can do for you.
I need to ask for a favor. This may sound a bit strange, though.
I'd be honored to help in any way I can, friend. What do you need?
I met a group of Nords in Warnhold. They want to exchange religious relics. They gave me this.
That's a dried animal heart. Is that from a goat? I don't... I'm humbled by your gift, friend. We shall put it in a place of honor and reverence once the temple is rebuilt.
You don't have to, but do you have something I could bring back for the Nords?
We have so little after the destruction. Nothing that could match the uniqueness of this object.
I'm sure the Nords will understand.
Well, here. Take this loaf of bread. It isn't much, but it's the only Mutnar loaf to survive our flight from the temple.
I don't know what that means, but okay. He seems exasperated. He's like, what? The frick. I guess that's all the things to go talk to them now. Oh my god, I can't get out of the way trying. I'm trapped forever.
Welcome back, Deputy Envoy. Did you have luck making our cultural exchanges? We're still waiting to hear from the damn registrar.
It's been days. I've made all the exchanges.
My
eyes are round with wonderment. Look what you have brought us. We accept these fantastic gifts. We now show our respect for the excellent Dunmer culture. Wait a moment while we change into this stylish Dunmer garb.
Uh-oh.
All right, lads. Time to don our fancy new elf clothes.
Oh, well, that's not terrible. Kinda cool looking.
Envoy Rigant, I regret to inform you that you'll need to wait a few more days.
Trolls take you, Registrar. Ah, go home now.
No, wait. You can't leave. It's highly irregular. Think of the paperwork.
Richard's Journal. Today we should reach Mournhold. Tomorrow I heard many tales, but I've never seen this place myself. I am very excited today. I like how today is the day. I am very excited. The men are looking forward to getting off the boat. One of my men thought the heart of the wild was a piece of preserved meat and nearly took a bite. I can't imagine it would have made a very good gift with a chunk missing. Now I wonder what it tastes like. Today we arrived. Great success. We were met with the docks by many important little dark elves, and taken to a camp where they set up just for us. We are so important. They even placed guards to protect us. I love the city already. I can't wait to start our glorious cultural exchange today. I tried to go to a local inn for breakfast, but the guards told us we can't leave our camp. I yelled for many hours. Tiny idiot registrar came later and told us we can't leave until our paperwork is sorted out. I may have gotten a little angry. What paperwork? I asked as he ran away from me. No word from little idiot dark elf. We take turns reading from Bard Fjork's amazing book, but we are so bored, and our glorious cultural exchange remains unfulfilled. Much sadness today, except for Key's readings. Poor dudes. They just wanted to exchange cultures, guys. I gave them crap instead. Blah, blah, blah.
The registrar still won't see us, and our guar steaks are beginning to spoil in their carts.
You. Okay, I need to exit. Wait, is there... have I been east of the city at all? Oh no, that's the freaking school, so no. I just need to exit and move then. Was colorful.
I must finish this.
Finish what? Oh, I need to find a guild trader. Yeah, I'll find it on the road. Sell some stuff,
This
including
is taking longer than I planned.
energy potions. Guild traders. Guild trader section then. Ah, here we go. That doesn't really matter.
The right tool for the right job, I always say. If you've got the gold, I'm sure I can provide you the right tool.
Cool. Actually, I'm here to sell my crap. First thing, this. Some energy drinks, which sounds kind of gross. What you got? Health. What you got? Health. I can use all these. Okay. Oh. What did I just do? What did I just do? What is this? Where's my staff? Oh no, I just sold my staff. Oh, I'm an idiot.
The right tool for the right job.
Okay, quit that. Maybe. The incidents I have at these places. I still have all my skill attached to this, right? I don't have to do anything weird with a skill. Okay, yeah. I almost my freaking ooh, I'm special. Okay, I am going left. There's a little eye over here, so something to see. To my left. Oh, I guess someone's saying something to me over here. See what this is.
You know, I think I'll stay right here for a while.
Uh-oh.
I shouldn't have stood up. Look how swollen that ankle is.
Ouch. What are you doing here?
Resting my twisted ankle. I was sent to Mournhold to get help for Master Rastin, but an Aelid chased me into the swamp. Stupid Aelid. Please, go to our trading post and speak to Tevini Hadran. She could really use your help.
What's up?
Master Rastin went to talk to the leaders of the Mabragash tribe. Never came back. Tevini can tell you more, if you're interested.
I'll see if I can find the trading post. I mean, trading posts are a little beyond me. So far away. Anyway, I wanted to see what this is. No. This is Glimmer. Wizard. Just a large, tiny Glimmer ruin out here in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Ooh. 7 grapples of unknown age. What I like eating a less. 7 fruit. Oh, okay, that's just lighting. I thought that was like flashing coming from around. I'm seeing the lightning, I'm not hearing the thunder. I do see what appears to be an anchor over there on the side. Quite a bit away from me. Yeah. Let's talk to this guy who may send us over there. I'm sorry, this lady.
I miss Ebonheart. I wish I was home.
I met an apprentice. I can't speak. I met an apprentice out on the road who said you needed help.
Master Rastin Vendian is missing. He went into the Mabragash camp to make a trade deal. It seems he, misread the mood of this tribe. Something went wrong. I wish we'd never come to the Vale of the Ghost Snake.
Mabragash, Ghost Snake?
Ashlanders, but even more isolated than most. Worship some snake spirit. Rastin wants to trade for their unique snakeskin leather. They won't tell me anything right now. Probably because I'm part of House Hlaalu. Maybe they will talk to you.
Anything else you can tell me about this place?
I heard that the Farseer calls the shots, but Rastin dismissed the notion. He wants an exclusive deal for the beautiful leathers the Mabragash make, and he may have overstepped. Rastin was speaking to Gulikan Heronov the last time I saw him.
Do you know why they call it the Veil the Ghost Snake?
Who knows how these places get their names? Ithrini said she heard that the ghost snake was Sithis. Nonsense, if you ask me. All I know is that I saw big snakes near the swamps. They looked very real to me, not ghostly.
Where do you get Sithis from? Sithis has never been represented by a snake. I can try to find out what happened.
Thank you for agreeing to look for Master Rostin. I'm sure he was going to talk to Gulakan Haranat. Perhaps he can tell you where Rostin's gotten to.
Anything else you can tell me about this place?
I think the Farseer runs the tribe, but Rostin dismissed that idea. He doesn't believe a woman could have that kind of power.
Oh.
I hope he didn't insult her. Anyway, Rostin went to talk to Gulakan Haranat. That was the last time I saw him.
Okay. I gotta see if his sexism got him in trouble. I'm not too sad about it. Hello, can I enter?
Are you going to walk the coiled path?
I'm looking for a trader, Rostin.
Be careful here, friend. Even though you're a female, you don't understand our ways. I'd avoid the wise woman if I were you. Try the Gulakan. He may be willing to answer your questions.
Yes, ma'am. Gulakan.
What can the Mabragash do for you, outsider?
Trader Rostin's people are worried about him.
Outsiders have no place here. The House Lalu Highlands should pack up and go. The trader is in Farseer Bodani's hands now.
House Halu, Mace, and others if Rostin doesn't return?
That thought has also crossed my mind. You think like a wise woman. I like that. The trader insulted the Farseer and her anger has blinded her to such consequences. Talk to wise woman Iru Ahan. She may be able to help you.
Would you like something for your eyes?
If you must.
Is there really a ghost snake here?
We don't make up stories just to frighten outsiders. This Vale is an ancient place, protected by an ancient entity. The Mabragash have served that entity for many generations.
How did Rostin insult the Farseer, though? I can probably guess.
That ignorant outsider. Let's just say that he mocked us and made the Farseer very angry. He will serve the ghost snake. The Farseer will make sure of that. We do not welcome outsiders, but we treat them with courtesy if they respect our ways.
Oh, I already asked that. Talk to whoever. Why is she standing like that? What is she standing like? Anyway. Hiru Ahan.
You are not one of the women from the Hlalu outpost. What do you want?
I'm trying to find out what happened to Rostin.
The merchant isn't your concern. His fate is in the hands of the Farseer and the Ghost Snake. Still, something disturbs the Vale. I thought it was the merchant, but now the signs and portents point to you.
To me? Why?
The signs and portents are all around us, influencing events. Can you not see them? If you want my advice, you should... Wait, what's that? Your presence has aroused the Serpent Bound.
I don't know what that means. For ghosts, okay. I think I found the ghost.
What madness is this, restless spirits? Why have you left the sanctity of the coiled path? Be calm, spirits. Trust in the wisdom of the ghost snake.
This is an outrage! I want to speak to the man in charge of this tribe, you crazy woman.
Another outsider. But this one... I have seen this one in my visions. We must speak. I'm not sure if I should welcome you or curse you.
I'm here on behalf of the Halu trailers. They're worried about Rostin.
This fool has pestered our hunters, importuned our wise women, and insulted me by demanding to speak to the man in charge of our tribe. I brook no challenges to my authority, or disruptions to the Vale.
I think I found the ghost.
If you want my advice, you should... Wait, what's that? Your presence has aroused the Serpent Bound. You are not one of the women from the Hlalu outpost. Be calm, spirits. Trust in the wisdom of the ghost snake.
What are you going to do with him?
I was going to take him to the Ghost Snake, but all that changed when you arrived. I have seen a vision of you upon the coiled path. You have a role to play in deciding the fate of this man and our veil.
You want me to decide Rastin's fate?
There is something unusual about you. I sense it, and certainly the Ghost Snake knows of you. Talk to this man. Take his measure. Then speak to me when you're ready to face the trial of the Ghost Snake.
Sure.
I'm a master trader from House Lalu. I'm welcome everywhere, but these people want to sacrifice me to some snake.
And pretty sure I know why, but why?
How should I know? I'm an honest merchant. I just wanted to set up a little trade agreement with the tribe. They make some gold, we make some gold, everybody wins. Next thing I know, they tie me up and act like I committed some crime.
You must have done something to anger the Farsi, or you got butt.
I was soaking up the local flavor, if you know what I mean. These Mabrigers ladies are lovely. My flirting made that witch Badani mad. Besides, they refused to let me speak to the man in charge. Why are they being this way?
You sure that's all you did?
Well, I did ask the Farseer to summon her boss and get me a glass of Shane. But I asked nicely and everything. Don't let them feed me to the snake. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll talk to her.
I hope she listens to reason. She acts like she's in charge, but she wouldn't even listen to my proposal. Trade proposal, mind you, not a marriage proposal. Those snake hides would earn them plenty of gold. Plenty of gold for all of us.
Back inside.
Of course, of course. Care to join me? Oh, never mind. I'm going.
Where'd the lady go? Sir?
And what do you think of that, man?
I don't think the merchant meant to offend
Yet
anyone.
he managed to offend and insult nearly everyone. My visions tell me that you will decide this man's fate, as well as the fate of my tribe.
You already said that.
You will walk the coiled path and seek counsel with the Ghost Snake.
What do I need to do?
Follow the coiled path to the Fang Spires. Collect exactly 8 bog rats along the way to make a proper offering. If you ever reach the spires, serpent-bound ghosts will challenge you every step of the way. They already sense your presence.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
The vision I had was strong. Your choices determine the fate of merchant and Mobrigosh alike. But you must speak to the Ghost Snake. The coiled path begins just outside the village, but know that the serpent-bound will block your way.
Can you tell me about the offering?
The Ghost Snake has a taste for bog rats. They make a proper offering. But only if you bring exactly 8 of the plump creatures to the Fang Spires.
Why 8?
Do not question the will of the Ghost Snake. Besides, that's exactly the number of rats that fit in the bag I gave you. More than that I cannot say. The mystery of the sacred number is not for the ears of an outsider.
Is it really necessary for me to find the ghost snake?
The vision I had was strong. Your choice.
I already said that. I guess we'll go find the ghost snake and fight ghosts and rats. I'm not there. Rodent. Okay. This rat is hardy. Oh wait, I'm supposed to actually pick them up when they're alive. Oh. Didn't know that. A little worried about that. And there's another spell. I don't need, ghost goo. I do need more rodents, though. Oh, I ran out. Rodent. Another rodent. Oh, another rodent. Hello, another rodent. Glitchy rodent. Hello, glitchy rodent. Ooh, a whole bunch around this tree. Jesus, this tree must be your nest. Get off that dead person. There's no meat left on him. I have a freaking side quest popping up here in the middle of this path. Why can I not? I'll meet you in a minute. I'm hunting rats. And that's all of them. Also, what is this? Have I ever eaten this one? No, I have not. Ravage Magica. Hello. My name is Rita Yuvariel. My restless and reckless nature led me to this place. I don't have long to live, I'm not afraid, but I do have one sorrow. The amulet my mother gave me was lost when the snake delivered the poison that is now killing me. If you're reading this, you may fare better on the foiled path than I. If you find a small amulet engraved with an R on one of the serpents, take it to my mother, and Yid Yvaril at Teledic Fortress. Tell her my last thoughts were of her. Oh, sad. Giant snakes. What giant snakes? Has anybody seen giant snakes? Oh, here we go. Ooh, good stuff. I'm yelling this one. I'm yelling this one either. More snakes of the giant. Variety, please. Variety. Oh, hello. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Yeah. Okay, back on the path. Something see me? No. Lots of these bog rats around, actually. Oh. We guess I'm going the right way. Excuse me, rodent. Blocking the freaking street. Ooh, snakes. Okay, I'm assuming those are the things. Okay, I made it almost all the way here. Try it and probably just sell it. Okay. Oh.
Your offering pleases me.
You're not as big as... You're just as big as the other snakes I just killed.
The warm blood was sent by those who honor and protect this veil. Most curious.
The Mabrakash asked me to seek your counsel.
Every path leads in two directions. Into light and into darkness. Light and dark. Good and evil. Sunlight and shadow. Two sides to all things, little warm blood.
And what does this have to do with anything we're doing?
Let me show you.
I don't remember. I swear I aimed right here. What the hell am I doing? Gold and are going to do those. There's an fork thing right here or something. Okay. Now what? What you looking for, Snake? Serpent, darkness, devoured, dreamer, silence, light, death, rebirth. These are the 8 sacred aspects of the ghost snake. Each contains the truth, a lie, a mystery that entwines it upon itself. Forever undulating like the coils of the great serpent. Ghost snake, accept our humbling offering.
The warm blood is skillful and cunning.
Okay. Will you help the Mabragash now?
The Mabragash must make their own choices. Connect with the world outside or remain isolated. It is never only light or shadow. As long as they honor my kin and I, they are free to do as they please.
Won't the veil change if they choose to give up their isolation?
Some can stay isolated in the veil, or some may choose the outside world. Two sides of the same path. The merchant's presence has already changed the veil. What happens next is inevitable.
You got an amazing animatronic-like mouth there, sir. What about you?
I am the ghost snake. I am both constant and ever-changing. One thing to you, another perhaps to the Mabragash. Aid the Mabragash as you will. The choice is yours to make. I can send you back to the Farseer. She waits for you at her tent.
Sure. Did he just eat me?
I've spoken to some of the Mabragash wise women. They've been perfectly polite. I'm glad to see that you returned safely.
Except for your fire.
You walked the coiled path and survived? Has the ghost snake spoken?
The ghost snake says you must decide for yourselves.
Ghost snake is wise, but inscrutable. I had hoped he would demand that we bring the merchant to him. It's no coincidence that you arrived at the same time as the merchant. You are bound up in this. You must help us decide.
What do I need to decide?
I crafted a snake totem representing the entwined fates of the Mabragash and the merchant. Get it from my tent. I will have the merchant brought here.
Okay. Pandane, you are as a sister to me. I know you saw this would come to pass. Your sight is your talent. Your gift. You knew how it would come to be, but not why it would came to be. I would enlighten you to honor the bonds which we have shared in our time together. Oh, this is long. I don't have to read all that. Let's get this first lady.
A decision must be made. Our fate depends upon it.
Here's the totem, now what?
Now you must choose. If the Mabragash are to remain isolated, place the totem in the fire. If we are to change our ways and trade with the Hlalu, give the totem to the merchant.
Well, how's the Rustin if I burn the totem?
He will remain in the Vale, serving the ghost snake.
Would it be so bad for the Mabragash to become less isolated?
I know only that it will change us. Whether for good or ill, only time will tell. Seek guidance where you would. Speak to my people.
I've spoken to some of the Mabragash wise women. They've been perfectly polite.
What do you suggest?
I've been on the receiving end of Roston's vaunted charms a time or two. I'm not surprised he managed to offend every woman in the Vale. I wonder if the Farseer would consider another option. I don't wish Roston ill, but I have an idea.
What do you propose?
They let Roston live, as long as he promises never to speak of the Vale or return here. Then they sign a trade agreement with me. They deal with me, and I keep other Hlalu traders away. It's a mutually beneficial arrangement.
That's an interesting suggestion.
Everyone wins. Roston doesn't end up as snake food. I gain prestige among the Hlalu, and Mabragash can limit the amount of influence the outside world places on the Veil.
So, not a bad idea.
Our fate rests in your hands.
What do you think?
I knew a woman would successfully navigate the coiled path.
Do you think the tribe would benefit from dealing with the House of Lulu?
At first, I just wanted the merchant to go away. But I've been thinking, perhaps it wouldn't be so bad to deal with the outside world.
Not everyone here would agree with you.
No. Many are set in their ways and fear change. But if we're cautious, we may benefit in the long run.
If that harlot Tavini steals my deal, she'll regret it.
Some Habergrush are wary of opening the Veil to outsiders.
So they treat me like some sort of criminal. I've been nothing but respectful, and trade would help them.
You'll benefit from that trade too.
Of course I benefit. I'm a merchant. Trading is what I do. How about this? Propose a limited trade agreement on their terms, and I'll agree to keep other traders away from the Veil.
You look like you're ready to chop someone's head off.
What's your step among the Mabragash, outsider?
How do you feel about allowing Hollows to allow you to trade for snakeskin?
Roston claims things won't change, but I don't trust him. If you ask me, the Klalu are just one step above thieves.
What do you think I should do?
If it were up to me, Roston would have quietly disappeared the first night he arrived here. But you're the one making the decision, not me.
Our fate rests by your next action. Our fate will be sealed. If the Mabragash are to grant access to the Veil, give the totem to the merchant. If we are to remain isolated, tending the Veil without outside interference, burn the totem in the fire. My vision was clear. Your actions will affect our future, perhaps in ways we cannot yet see.
Would you consider an arrangement with Tivani Hedron in exchange for Raston's freedom? So I don't have to deal with that butt over there. And we could just screw him over anyway.
Tivini spoke with Iruaha and made that same suggestion. A sly ploy. Clever. I admire that. I would be willing to deal with a smart woman who respects and understands our ways.
Would you release the butt?
Roston will remain our guest while we finalize details with the female trader. We have ways to make sure he never speaks of us again. But have no fear. He will be released shortly. Pity. He would have served the ghost snake well.
Yeah, they gave me a belt, which is probably light armor, or medium armor. It's leather. Where are you going?
I've spoken to some of the Mabragash wise women.
Oh. Okay. I guess we're done. What do you think?
What do you want, outsider?
Your opinion, jerk. Medium. Okay. Nothing I can use. Reduce the effectiveness of snares. Okay. Anyway. Let's go turn on this Ghost Snake Bellway Shrine. And then move on. Okay, where is the road? Is to north. So just head north here, hit the road. Hit the road, Jack. And across this water. There's some big green trees that look almost like Valenwood trees. Valenwood trees. I think I'm going the right way. I am indeed. What time is it? 9:18? Okay, got a little less than an hour. Sorry, checking something else real quick. Everything seems to be running okay. We have like an hour and 31, or 2 hours 30 when we finish. Oh. Someone not looking too good.
Turn back, traveler. There was an explosion and now Selphora is overrun. I was injured trying to get to the inn.
Overrun by explosions?
I don't know what happened. The elders were gathered in the center of town. Then there was a flash, and suddenly spirits were everywhere.
It sounds like the Malborn may have attacked you.
So many people died, but they remain here as angry and vengeful spirits.
Oh yeah, so a reminder on where we are. The Malborn are kind of terrorist militant group that were creating a disease, and I think we're still dealing with them. And last time we saw them, they were in the sewers of Alumalaxia City. Technically the Trinity City, but she's the only one that lives there now. You move.
So, but probably not far. I need to go to the inn. That's where survivors were gathering.
I can get you there. Follow me. Ain't carrying you though. You're on 2 feet, lady. Alright. Nice. Selphora. Ghosts and wraiths. Wow, that's quite an explosion. Is that a building? Oh, hello. Sorry to re-heal you. What was that? Okay.
Elenisi? Thank the three you made it. We feared the worst. Have you brought help?
It was a close call. I'd be dead if not for this traveler's assistance.
You've chosen a bad time to visit Selphora, stranger. Spirits roam the streets and unquenchable fire consumes the town. Selphora is lost.
Don't be too hasty, Meldris. Our new friend is powerful. I've seen what the traveler can do.
I can electrocute people.
You nearly scared me to death when you and Elenisi came through that door.
Thank you.
I hope that Amela can help my brother Neelis.
Whoever that is.
I never thought I'd be so happy to get back in this inn.
Will you be safe here?
I think so. At least for the moment. But we're worried there are other survivors still outside. There's a temple on the hill overlooking the town. We're hoping that others have found sanctuary there.
No one's going to find out?
We're no match for ghosts. I barely survived skirting the edge of town. None of us would make it there.
You want me to do it?
Yes. I saw how you handle yourself. I know you can make it.
How do I get to this symbol?
It's on the other side of the bridge. There's a staircase to the south of here, but I can't tell you if the path is safe or not.
Probably not.
Thank you for rescuing Elenisi. I hope you can help us.
I'm gonna try.
I'm so nervous. I just can't seem to get any sleep.
Well, I mean, your town did just
We're
explode.
lucky the inn had so many books. We've been able to keep the fire going. but we'll run out of books soon. Then we'll have to burn the holy texts.
Where is not that cold, Jesus? I have a...
People often say I look just like my sister, but I don't see the resemblance.
I don't think that's important right now.
We were lucky enough to survive the explosion, but now we're surrounded by hostile spirits.
Okay, there's someone moving around here. I am being pointed to as a secondary mission.
Hello, traveler. I'm Selphora's healer. Not that it means
sorry.
much now. This
Hitting my
disaster
mic.
has left me short on supplies. All I've got left are bloody rags and soothing words.
Do none of you healers know magic? Jesus. What do you need?
Almost everything. Herbs, poultices, bandages. We weren't prepared for this.
No one's prepared for the entire destruction of your city. Where can I get these
There are
things?
supplies scattered throughout Selphora.
Don't worry, I'll find them.
I can hear the ghosts wailing outside. What do they want with us?
To sing.
There was an explosion. Then the wall collapsed on top of me. By the 3. It hurt.
I don't doubt that. Oh, it's a metal bag or something.
That woman came into town. That's when all this terrible trouble started.
Uh-oh, Fox. Take that woman's probably Vox. I didn't mean to make it all into the basement.
Whenever I get nervous, I pace. Unless something changes, I'm going to wear a hole in this floor.
That'd be pretty impressive. Quit singing, you weirdo, Daedra. Okay, so I need to collect herbs and find a way. Wrong button, but whatever. You don't have Jack. Whatever's in there is a prize. Let's go ahead and go here. We'll collect herbs on the way if we can find anything. Bandages, poultices, and dried herbs. Use Mistlemore's healer. 1. Numero 2. I guess I have to take on you guys. Out here. the Wraith are actually weaker than the ghosts. Two more? You know what? That's not for y'all. Get their healing supplies. More healing supply would be good, but you don't see any up here. Close by. Well, they'll go search the town later. Oh, or it could be right there. Wrong button. Did she?
I'm hurt.
Up a Magicka down in recovery by 20, up a Magicka by 300. Down on health recovery by 10. Up and down in stamina recovery, which I don't really care about. And about 100 in armor. So yeah, I'll change that. This we can sell. Oh, that's cool. Those high elven. Is that high elven? High elven. That'll be interesting on my colors.
You saved the woman. You have my thanks.
You're the only spirit not trying to kill me.
Yes, that is true. My suffering follows a different path. I'm cursed to only observe.
By whom?
My thoughts, my memories, they're a jumble. I think there may be a way to save the town. It's so hard to remember.
I need to know what happened here.
I can't. It's as if a fog covers my past. I know I am cursed and little more. This is my home, and I must watch this suffering. If the veil lifts from my mind, I'll tell you what I can.
It's a built inheritance. Oh wait, wrong group. Very well, what could I do?
There was a decanter somewhere in the temple below. Its water was holy. You have seen the strange fires throughout town. I remember that much. Maybe this liquid can quench those flames.
Maybe.
I feared I don't know for certain. So many things I don't know. You'll have to test it. See if the water will work on the magic fire within the chamber of the tree. Look for a brazier of unnatural flame.
chamber of the tree.
When Saint Veloth came to Resdain, what Morrowind is now, he planted the seeds of his homeland. Only the Tree of Somerset survived. This temple was built around it. Strange. Why do I remember this clearly when all else is fog?
I'll find the decanter.
Be wary, stranger. My heart tells me spirits aren't the only things left in the wake of Selfora's destruction.
Okay. I could talk to him.
You saved them. My thoughts, there was I feared when...
Oh. Because I backed out instead of saying goodbye. Whoops, hello. Alright, why do I keep hitting that button? Okay. Well, normally I jump. I'm afraid I'm gonna jump like right into a bad thing. Looks like a mage's field layout though. Be very careful when you handle the holy vessel. It is the most important relic in our temple, and the reason why our temple exists at all. Saint Veloth is best known for wielding his hammer, Velot's judgment, but he also created this vessel in his time. Like many objects the Saint blessed, it has the power to heal. It also possesses a variety of other interesting magical properties. Indestructibility is not, unfortunately, one of them. So I drop it, it dies. Okay. Oh, I should use it on the fire below. Because that's exactly what it was like I'm carrying.
Is dead. You will not save her.
Hello, Vox. Lady Vox, know that I and my priesthood stand with you in our grief. We cannot and will not stand with you in any folly perpetrated against the tribunal. I am a humble servant dedicated to healing the wounds of the world, not inflicting them. In truth, I believe that your son did was wrong, but I stand against killing any living being, no matter what crimes they committed. Oh, Fox's son died. Did we kill him? Remember, the Saint Veloth turned away from the path of war at the end of the Exodus. That was his great lesson. It is one we should all strive to emulate. My deepest sympathies and fervent prayers. Did we kill Vox's kid? I don't remember.
You gained the decanter. There was an echo here, but now it is silent. The defilement begins to lift from Selfora.
What happened? What did I fight downstairs?
Fog begins to clear, but so many memories rush in. What you fought was an echo of Magistrix Fox. She left it here to bind the spirits to this place. Part of her punishment of Selfora.
Why did she want to punish Selfora?
There's something you must see. Praise to the three, Magistrix Fox. To what do we owe the honor of your visit?
Behold, I bear the hammer of Veloth, priest. I have come to rally my people against the taint of the three.
What are you saying, Fox? Have you gone mad?
Mad? You want to see mad? Let me show you true madness.
She has the hammer. For real, or is she just screwing around?
I have shown you everything I can remember.
Did Vox kill you?
I remember my death, but that is the past now. You have more pressing matters to deal with than to listen to a ghost's stories. You have the decanter now. There are two people still trapped in the town, a young man and a woman. But the magical fire closes in on them.
I can use the decanter to extinguish it.
Yes, that should work. Find the houses in which they are trapped and save them.
I'll do what I can. Probably try and get killed by your ghosty friends still. Vox or no Vox. Yep, they're still villainous. I also think I still need one. Oh no, I got all the bags there, don't I? The decanter is now bugged. Its magical property is to change shape.
Who are you? How did you get past the flames?
That isn't important now. You need to get to the inn.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Apparently I do. Go. It's not ceiling that they don't count. It is ceiling. Oh, no, that sucks. I can't even sell it. Never mind. I have to pick it up. I shouldn't pick up anything that doesn't have a price on it. Song of Millennial. White Streak. Millennial White Strake was the elf slayer. During Alyssa's rebellion, he came in as a demigod, supposedly from the future, and he just killed elven kings by the dozens, if not hundreds, and was like extremely important in the entire rebellion thing. Where am I going? Chill, bark at me, you ghost. Ah, there it is. Whoops.
Move! I need aid! Heal me!
Kill me? Okay, I killed you. Oh wait, she said heal me. Whoops. Oh well. Go to the inn.
I knew someone would come. I never gave up hope.
Sure, go to the inn.
It's close by. Now that the fire's out, I should be able to make it.
Watch the ghosties. But Millennial White Strake, other than being extremely racist against high elves, was incredibly insane. Apparently he like go into like a madness during his fights. I cannot get out of here. Get the devil. Of her scene. Lord of the Hunt. Oh, speaking of the devil. Hello, Mama Cat. Are you the Lordess of the Hunt? The Goddess of the Hunt? The Lady of the Hunt? You used to hunt when you were little before we rescued you. Now you're so chunky you wouldn't be able to hunt. I can't see your chunky butt climbing trees. You coming up? You're gonna stay down there on the floor. Okay, whatever. Did she just yell, I'll be at this a while? Hold on, I gotta go give this lady her meds. There she is. Hi, Mama Cat. What's up, big lady?
Were you able to find any supplies?
Here's what I was able to find.
Thank the three. And thank you, friend. Now I can do something to help these injured people.
Who are you?
That woman came into town.
Oh, you're him. You've actually wandered across the hallway. Oh god, let's not do that again. I did it again. No, I didn't do it again.
My mother and brother are safe, and I have you to thank. Praise the three they survived.
I had some help. If the Lord Spirit told me where to find them.
So not every spirit in Selphora is filled with hate? Then I am thankful to it that my mother and brother are still alive.
Any else
My
missing?
father, Tiden Arthalin. No one has seen him since the catastrophe struck. Was he at the temple?
I did not see him.
Maybe he went to the town hall. It's usually locked. Here, take this key. Please, he might be hiding there. He might be injured.
I'll go see if he's there. I would be assuming that a lot of people will be missing if there's an explosion that obliterated the center of the thing, but assuming this is sending me to possible survivors that they somehow saw. Mama cat, what you doing? Excuse you? Where am I going? Above. Oh, this place. I passed it right up. See, Mama cat, you're distracting me with the pets. Yes, you are. You want your pets, but you're distracting. Okay, this looks just like the other building. Fine. Titting. Something. And of course, loot the place. If anything doesn't being counted as stolen, I'm no thief. This mage is no thief. Don't give me that look. Hey, listen, bird, you're in my way. Drinks. Mead to mint. Poison. That was a person. More mead. Someone here likes mead. Minty mead or menthol mead? Not sure what mint means. Makes me think of menthol. Okay, so he's likely downstairs, right? Like, downstairs. Oh, he did. I am deeply saddened by your response to my most recent correspondence. Know that the great storm approaches, Sierra. Your precious Sephora will not avoid its rage. A time comes when you must choose sides. It is inevitable. I do not recommend you oppose me when the line is drawn. I shall be visiting Sephora in the near future. We must discuss matters personally. Exchanging letters can be so impersonal, and often the true meaning of our words is lost in translation. To make sure we truly understand each other, I suggest you prepare for my imminent arrival. Damn, I would have had the card down here ready to arrest her ass, Fox. Or for whatever your name is. You're an idiot.
Tidin's gone, I'm afraid. I'm all that remains of his too short life.
You're Tidin?
I am. I was. What's the proper way to say that when you're dead?
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You saved my family. And you can do something more. You can save Selphora.
How?
With the decanter. It can do much more than put out magical fires. It's a vessel for spiritual energy.
How will that help me save Sephora?
So much to explain. Understand this. The echo of Vox that you fought earlier isn't gone. It's my jailer and tormentor. I'm chained to it, but it's also chained to me.
And the Hell's Hound?
Go to the crater in the middle of town. When you get there, I'll summon Vox's echo, defeat the echo again, but this time, draw it into the decanter.
Yeah, sounds fun. Is it gonna be harder to fight this time? I don't even think I have my summon, do I? Mama cat, you're being so nosy. Not noisy and nosy. Lucreta. Summon the Voxer.
This is where our end began.
And the ends here.
I showed you Magistrix Vox's arrival and how she demanded we join her. Treason! We would not do it. When we refused, she decided to make an example of us. She used St. Veloth's judgment to tear a hole in Selphora.
And then?
In an instant, the souls of half the townsfolk were ripped from their bodies. They flew into the hammer. She left nothing but twisted remnants of those souls behind as guardians of souls.
Can we undo it?
Undo? No. Soothe, maybe. But first, you must defeat the Echo of Vox. It holds the corruption here. It's the poison in Selphora's wound.
Let's do it.
Prepare yourself. The Echo of Vox approaches. Come forth, Echo of Vox. Come forth, vile parasite. Face your doom.
How dare you summon me, team? You shall suffer for this outrage.
Okay.
You did it! The Echo of Vox is defeated. The fires and spirits have dissipated.
What happens now?
Vox's echo gone. I am free.
May you find peace, Tidden.
Tell my family I love them. Tell them to carry on.
That's what happens if you don't use the roads.
We heard a commotion outside. What happened? Did you find my father?
Selphora is safe, but I have some bad news.
No. Is it about father? He's dead, isn't he? No. Tell me he's all right. Please.
He wouldn't submit to Magistrix Vox. His spirit helped me save Selphora.
He never abandoned his principles. My father was a stubborn but good man.
He wanted you to know he loves you.
Oh, Father. He was the best man I've ever known. What will we do without him?
He wants you to carry on.
Carry on? Oh, Father. We'll try, but we'll miss him so. At least we know what happened. Thanks for freeing us from this horror.
I got a sash. That is likely a light thing. And it's an upgrade. And it's huge, holy cow. Oh, I hear that. That was quick. There must be enough people around here just to, or one really powerful version just staking it out.
Look at our town. So much destruction. So much work to do.
Actually, in the reigns of destroyed towns I've been in, not the worst. Most of the buildings are standing and fairly damaged. Whatever this center thing is gone.
Father was such a good man. I'm glad he managed to help you.
I can't believe that Tiden is gone. Oh, I pray all is not lost.
What's wrong now?
There's trouble at the shrine of St. Vela. I came to find help, but it appears that Selphora has problems of its own.
What happened to the shrine?
Oh, it happened so fast. Magistrate Vox called forth St. Vela himself and then unleashed a wave of destruction. The spirit of the saint himself seems to be fading. I ran all the way here to find some help. Can you help us?
I'll head there. But we won't be heading there today. It is almost 10 o'clock. Hi. I have to actually take off about now. It's been, what, 2 hours 30? So, you know, shorter than normal, but not too bad. Let's go get the Selphora Way Shrine up and actually go color the clothes while we're at it. Then we'll come back to Selphora and then we'll call it a day. I work evening today, so there'll be no more. Damn, the Selphora Way Shrine is way out here. Where you at? So the next thing will be Amulet. The lady. More bad news for another woman. Anderson's bones. Judging by the fact that they weren't much, she's been there for a while. I do believe there's a color in this town, right? Is it not in here? Oh no, where is it? Mage's Heal? What is in here? Pretty sure it's in here.
The Muthnar monks use an ancient Daedric artifact to heal. How dare the very Ansu interfere with their holy work?
Ah, no, it's not in here. Okay. Mortal. I'm looking it up real quick to see if there's one in Mournhold. Tishan. Yeah, yes. Sorry, I'm looking up to see if there's one here. Dude, is it like a top level map thing and I'm missing it? Right in front of my face, probably. I'm there. Have an art pact. What? Oh. Mournhold in Halal Hughes. I'm in Mournhold, right? It should be somewhere around here. I should be able to see it. Oh, to my north.
Take pride in your work,
I'm an idiot. If I had looked over here, I would have seen it. The Alchemist here has it. It's always in different areas in each spot. Okay, we're changing my belt and... no. Shoulders. That's better. I'm the shoulders weight. Oh yeah, belt and shoulders duh. Okay. Yes. Okay. And we'll head back to, excuse you, fire pit. Next puppy. We'll head back to the place we came from and then we'll call it a day. Okay, so next time we come back into this character, we'll be heading in to do a we'll give the amulet to this lady over here. I'm sure we'll have some stuff to do over here in Chaldaic Fortress. Then we have to do some Saint Philoth things, which are probably up here in this ruins. And lastly, or maybe secondary, I don't know, since this is right here, we'll also have Tharn Speaks for finding Sai Sahan, I believe. The Tharn. Next time we come in here, we'll probably do our Dominion character. He's in the middle of Grathwood, I think. Yeah, he's in the middle of Grathwood. We're, I think, in the middle of the city. I have to turn in some of my assassin contracts. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. I know it's shorter than normal, but got up a little late. I have to get ready for work and whatnot. Make sure my son gets up so we can have a semi-normal schedule before school starts in a few days. We will play Fortnite eventually. Today's, what, Monday? And as far as the rest of the days go, I'll always talk about the days, I think, every time I do an outro. Tomorrow you'll have me for morning, and then Wednesday we'll have morning and then likely evening, and Thursday again morning, but no evening. Friday and Saturday we're likely not going to stream, and Sunday is a possible evening, but that's because I don't have next week, so my only guarantees are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings, and then maybe Wednesday evening. That's all I can guarantee right now. But I'll see you tomorrow morning. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. Enjoy your evening. Peace out, guys.